I present to you, the viewer, the mostly complete shop track. Not completely complete. It may never be completely complete, but for now, it is fully functional to the degree that I need it. Still got some boards that need to be added in. Still got the flangeway for the standard gauge and every other gauge. Flangeway for 2-foot gauge, flangeway for 3-foot gauge, flangeway for standard gauge. Got all the beautiful panels, all can be lifted up and then drop back down to get underneath stuff. And I was going to leave this part open, which this is probably the only part that I'm actually going to get underneath stuff anyway, because it's the only part that's got some depth to it. I'd like to put some little paving stones like that on the underneath. That way I don't have to get mud all over my shoes every time I step down. So ideal. When I dug the hole here way back when, I thought I'm going to have a work pit that's 50 inches deep or whatever it was. I remember the correct number was the Transportation Museum had a shop pit that I was able to measure. And I went, this is perfect right here from the floor to the top of the rail. That's what I'm going to have. And I dug a little portion, perfect. But the hard part was getting the rest of it that way. So filled it all in, built this, and this is much more functional and doesn't require a big drain going down that way. So now the time has come. I took this video because this is the last, hopefully, moments that it is mostly not covered in stuff. So within a few hours, put the 3-foot gauge back on it, put the 2-foot gauge on it for the first time, and maybe even a standard gauge. But that's a story for another time. But I wanted to record this to commemorate the beautiful day that was February 8th, 2025, here at the Freeman Empire, the Freeman Farm, a name yet to be decided.